Good morning, everybody. I just got back from my walk/jog, and my knees are killing me. This is terrible. I'm waking up pretty much every day now, popping a couple of Advil and downing some water before I go out. But I'm glad that I'm getting up a little bit earlier. I'm setting my internal clock, I guess. Plus, I went to bed early yesterday. It was nice. It was nice not burning the midnight oil or the 1, 2, or 3 o'clock in the morning oil. Um, so while I was out on my jog, I realized that today is day 15 of my 30-day challenge, and I said, "Oh, I'm halfway there." And then I thought about that. I am not too crazy about the halfway point of anything. Um, so I reject that. And the reason why is because I want this to continue. There isn't any reason why at the 30-day mark that I need to stop. I want to continue. So maybe I'll just start counting instead of saying it's a 30-day challenge. I'm just going to say it's day 15. Let's see how long we can keep this going. Because the other thing is, I'll be 49 on my birthday. And, some people could say, well, that's the halfway mark for you, Mayor. You're almost done. You know, uh, Family history, though, probably a lot sooner. I'm just saying, it's not being morbid, it's being realistic. So, the other thing with the halfway point is, or just halfway, is like if your glass is half empty or half full, or, what kind of person are you? Are you the halfway full or the halfway empty kind of person? It's a personality thing. Well, why do we accept that? Why don't we just say it's a glass? It is refillable, you know? Uh, so I think by putting those markers, I think it's great to acknowledge the milestones that we have, but it doesn't have to be the end all be all. It should always be moving, moving forward until you are in the ground. Anyway, I've got a package, and so I'm slowly working through that pile of mail back there. And quite honestly, they've been sitting there for a while. So I am really hoping that a lot of these creators have moved on to other endeavors. And so this is probably old news. But I swore that I was going to do this in front of the camera on a live stream and then blog about it um, when I had the chance. So that's part of the commitment that I'm doing. And this is from Erick Dominguez. Shout out to Erick. And in my show notes, if you guys are following on YouTube or where I'm blogging this journey on Wild One Forever, I'll have a little bit more detail about this. I'll update the YouTube channel, and I'll write about it in a little bit more depth on Wild One. So make sure that you get over to my YouTube channel. It is bit.ly/MEREJ99 dash YT. I shortened it because people seem to have a problem with my name. It's really long. I married into a long name. I used to have a really short one. So nice Gemini mailer. I'm just going to put that aside. I have a question for you guys. For you new creators who are out there, I've been collecting my Gemini mailers because I am a cheapskate, and I know that I'm going to have books coming out soon. Is it like bad to repurpose those? Asking for a friend. Okay, so we've got some significant tape here. It's got some protective boards around it, but I'm having a hard time with the tape, and I don't want to. Easy scissors. I don't want to clip my earbuds either. That would be silly. All right, you know what? Maybe I can slide it out. So I've realized that with the painter's tape, it comes off a lot easier. This, I don't know what kind of tape this is. It almost feels like masking tape, surgical tape. I don't know. Whatever it is, it's hard. And you know what? Quite honestly, a lot of this stuff that I'm doing is a lot of these books I'm using for research for my own, you know, what looks good, what doesn't, as far as like lettering, art, layouts, and stuff like that. Here we go. Oh my gosh, this is a struggle. All right, Erick Dominguez, don't use that tape, please, if you are watching. Oh, here we go. Blood of Gods, very cool. All right, let me see. And it's on the bag and board too, this tape. So not easy to pull apart. So if you don't want to bend your books or have your readers struggle, maybe consider the nice blue painter's tape. Or, oops, I almost lost. I have a bunch of stickers in here. That's cool. I'll show you guys that in a minute. Let me just get myself sorted here. Carl Witzman and Christian Basil, thank you for tuning in. Yeah, this is an early morning. I never know when I'm going to go live. It's just like when I'm done with my walk and I get over here. I've got compliments on this hat. There is one guy who he looks like a big biker dude and a hippie at the same time. And he has this beautiful dog. And every once in a while when I'm running by, he's like, I love that hat. Like one of these days, maybe I'll just give it to him. I don't know. Weird. Okay, so this is from Erick Dominguez. I've got Blood of Gods here. And how cool is that? I think I probably supported this campaign just for these little mini posters. How cool is that? I love the dark stuff. I am actually working on a kind of a dark comic right now. And then I've got the map of the universe that they are working in. And a postcard. Hopefully you guys can see that. Secret of the Trees. And then I've got a bunch of stickers. I know that this, bookmark. Blood of Gods. And some stickers. So these are cool. I've never really been a sticker person, only because I put them on stuff and then the stuff either breaks or it's on a notebook that eventually goes away. So I'm not entirely sure. Maybe I'll do like a poster board. I'll put it on my poster board behind me. I've got a couple of comics that I've been kind of highlighting in the background in case you guys didn't notice. So that's really it. I want to hear your thoughts about the half full, half empty kind of glass. Again, if you missed earlier, I said it's a glass. It's refillable. That's my attitude. And that came with a lot of work. It took me a long time to realize that not everything is all or nothing. It is you're done when they put you in the ground, basically. And that's really it. Got an 8-minute program here. I really try to keep these under 10. Sometimes it goes to 15. But Doe L, new one. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. And if you are watching on the replay, make sure that you head over to my YouTube channel. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell if you want to get notified when I go live. I never know exactly when I'm going to go live, but I am on a schedule with Geek Insider for the most part. We live stream with some awesome guests. I believe tonight we might have Billy Tucci. Let me just quickly check my calendar here. And then I know coming up, tonight is supposed to be Billy Tucci. He's a comics creator. You may know him. One of Matthew's favorites. I think it's She. And then on Thursday, we have Tim English. On Saturday, I am talking with Sean Dien. You might know him as 8-Bit Shinobi. And then next week, we have Jake Joachim Pyatt. So if you're at all into cryptocurrency and blockchain and things like that, he is one of the founders and the lead developer for Decred. Anyway, so tonight at 9 p.m. is Billy Tucci. On Wednesdays, I am filling in for Lola, the Indie Princess, over at Indie Volt for her Geekgasm show. I'm trying to convince her to come on with her shoe cam. For some reason, that's kind of a big thing for her followers. I don't do that. I have Frodo feet. So I think that's about it, guys. I want to thank you for tuning in. A lot of these are just random thoughts that are popping into my head. I try to blog about them later on Wild One Forever. It is a women-centric site, but it is not women exclusive. I highly recommend that everybody go over there and visit and read some of the articles. We've got some great recipes. We've got some great contributors. A lot of stuff is about mindset. A lot of it is overcoming challenges like abuse. We have a really cool section called Confessions, which you can be totally anonymous and write in a confession. But just remember, I'm not a lawyer or a priest. So if it's illegal, and I know who you are, I'm just saying. but yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff there. There was one confession that I wrote about. It wasn't anonymous because I was like, it is what it is. I mean, if anybody's got questions about it, parenting, empty nest syndrome, and all that stuff. And I wrote an article saying that there was a point that I resented my kids. They were little assholes. I'm like, why am I doing this? Why did I do this? So there's no shame in that. Those are real feelings. And that's what we try to express over there at Wild One. Anyway, I think that's about it. Carl writes, the optimist says it's half full. Pessimist says half empty. Uncle Carl says, this isn't rum. And I say, I'll have a refill. Thank you very much. Let's see, Christian Basil, shut off the sun, she'll glow. Thank you. All right, you guys, have a great week. It's Monday. Stay positive, stay focused, get stuff done. Get stuff done and be kind. It takes a little bit of effort to be kind. On that note, guys, thank you. We will see you tomorrow.